Now joining us for EMET is Miranda Mchodgkins. Miranda, I hear you had quite the treat at a historical restaurant this week.
Well, Tomas, it's never too hard to find good treats in the Mile High, especially at a restaurant that's been operating for more than 100 years. I'll let you in on my hot spot in a little bit. But right now we need to talk about how this town's talent just never seems to rest. This week's artist brings you a young woman with an inspiring dream and a message. Lil Fresh Sam tells us about her new short film called Self-Made.
The notorious north side of Denver has seen its share of changes over the years. At the heart of this thriving community are the many artisans, entrepreneurs, and pioneers, a birthplace of inspiration and ingenuity.
I'm Lil Fresh Sam. I'm a designer and stylist / photographer, creative genius, based out of Denver, Colorado. I'm 23 years old. I have created for professional athletes. I actually styled for the Grammys this year. Have a couple international artists like Method Man wearing my stuff. I mainly focus on designing and styling.
Remembering her roots, Sam has traveled the U.S., spreading her positive energy and sharing her heart and soul with the people.
Work hard, stay focused, and never stop believing in yourself. Because if you literally take those 3 things and you use them and apply them to your life, like really apply them to your life, there's nothing but success.
Sam began the production of her short film, Self-Made, in 2012 and released it in February of 2015, gaining in over 1,000 views in just 2 weeks.
So it all started with tons of people. When I started my brand, tons of people had told me oh, you inspired me, to do what I love too. And so it really started there. I wanted to show the people that young, old, male, female, that they could do whatever they want to do if they really put their mind to it, work hard, stay focused. And so that was the inspiration. It's just so many people telling me I inspire them. I wanted to reach the world with the video.
So check out Self-Made on YouTube and help spread the message of Lil Fresh Sam. For the Met Report, Tomas Lopez.
Guys, take a break from Netflix and check out Self-Made. It's a movie that's definitely worth watching, especially if you're a fashionista. Hopefully Sam is able to make history just like Denver's oldest restaurant. Our first hotspot of the week brings customers back to the time of the old Wild West. Juicy steak and great cuisine is always ample at the Buckhorn Exchange. Picture this, the Buckhorn Exchange was founded in 1893 by Henry Zeitz and is now one of the biggest tourist destinations in Denver. If you ride the light rail, you might not realize that you're passing a very big part of Denver history. Located at 10th and Osage, this slice of Western history is just 5 minutes from downtown Denver. Customers come for the unique ambiance as the walls are embellished with over 500 pieces of taxidermy, most hunted and collected by the original owner, Henry Zeitz. This National Historic Landmark, Western Museum, and steak restaurant is simply one of a kind.
The history makes it unique. There's no place anywhere like this. Nowhere. I mean, the animals, the mounts, being #1 liquor license, the bar. All the animals that you see and all the guns are very old, and all the pictures that are downstairs, all those people have ate here. We have a water buffalo downstairs that was shot by Teddy Roosevelt. We have Chief Raincloud's niece's wedding dress displayed here.
Customers are also drawn to the exotic food. There are foods on the menu that you can't find just anywhere, like rattlesnake, quail, and buffalo. And no meal is complete without their specialty, Rocky Mountain oysters. So if you want to go back in time to the Wild Wild West, make sure you check out the Buckhorn Exchange. For the Met Report, I'm Miranda Mchodgkins. It has to be said, those Rocky Mountain oysters were surprisingly good. The Buckhorn Exchange has been practically a landmark in Denver, so let's hope it's still here for many more years to come. Moving on from the old to something that is a little more new, happening in another awesome and historical part of downtown, which is Larimer. A new shop on the timeless square is already popping into action.
We're here at the Larimer Walkway where you can find whatever pops up, a store that specializes in very unique flavored popcorn. It's always fun to try new things, whether that be a local candy shop, a new restaurant, or whatever pops up. A shop recently new to Larimer Square filled with lots and lots of popcorn. Here the popcorn is freshly made every day.
I was really looking for a creative business idea, something that was unique to the area. No one was doing gourmet popcorn at the time, and I figured that'd be a great place for me to start.
If you thought popcorn was just for the movies, think again.
So the most popular flavors seem to be the most traditional, so people tend to gravitate towards the salty caramel and the cheddar. Outside of the normal flavors, the most popular are the buffalo and blue cheese, also known as number 18, and the dill pickle. St. Patrick's Day, we're doing a couple different things. We have a peppermint patty, which is a peppermint candy-coated popcorn with dark chocolate drizzle. In addition to the radical flavors that I offer on my popcorn, I really take pride in the packaging process. We take very careful time to make sure that only the perfect kernels make it into each bag. You're not going to get the unpopped kernels, you're not going to get crumbs. It's quite painstaking, but it's definitely worth it in the end.
So next time you're walking down Larimer Square, make sure to stop by whatever pops up to see what all the pop is about. For the Met Report, Andrea Herrera.
Now that beats the standard popcorn at the theater. Speaking of theaters, how does watching 2 new movies while eating some unconventional popcorn sound? Here's the weekend's must-sees.
Oh my gosh, did you see that? You gotta check it out. I wanna see that.
That's so cool. I can't wait.
We have to go and check that out.
Let's see.
She'll merely be your stepmother, and you'll have 2 lovely sisters to keep you company. So I'll know, as far away as I may be, that you'll be safe.
Wouldn't you prefer to eat when all the work is done, Ella?
Yes, stepmother. Oh, you needn't call me that. Madam will do.
The fairy tale of Cinderella comes to life in theaters. Actress Lily James plays Ella, whose life is turned upside down when her father dies and she finds herself with her wicked stepmother and stepsisters. After being forced to do chores and work as a servant, Ella's luck begins to change after she runs into a handsome prince and a woman in the woods. With a pumpkin and a few mice, Fairy Godmother transforms Ella's drab attire into a beautiful blue gown accessorized with fabulous glass slippers and gets her ready for the royal ball. In the end, not even her cruel stepmother can stand in the way of a happy ending with her Prince Charming.
I need these fixed, you man.
Sure.
And I need them tonight.
From glass slippers to someone else's shoes, sometimes walking in another man's footwear is the only way for one to discover who they really are. Adam Sandler steps into Max Simkins' shoes in the comedy/drama called The Cobbler. Fed up with a life of repairing shoes, Max stumbles across a magical sewing machine that allows him to transform into his customers while wearing their boots. Max begins to see the world in a new way as he goes on a journey of self-discovery and learns the importance of life, love, and family. So guys, I think that they have a lot of good movies coming out lately. I'm really excited. Actually, Sunday I'm going to go see Cinderella, so I'm really excited about that.
It actually looks pretty good, and hopefully the next Adam Sandler movie is good, because I know his last ones were kind of not so funny, but we'll see. Yeah.
Well, don't go anywhere because sports is next.